Let's get to that breaking news out of Pittsburgh, where a bridge collapsed this morning as vehicles were driving over it. Pittsburgh's fire chief says there were no fatalities, thankfully, but 10 people have minor injuries and 3 people were taken to a hospital for non-life-threatening injuries. Pittsburgh Public Safety reports that an urban search and rescue team has been deployed to check for any victims who may have been under the bridge. Pennsylvania Lieutenant Governor John Fetterman joins us now on the phone. Lieutenant Governor, thank you so much. I'm so sorry that your state and the city of Pittsburgh are dealing with this incident right now. Can you tell us the latest on those injuries and the response so far?
Yeah, I'm still on the scene, and now they are backing in a response command center, and they are analyzing on which side they're going to bring the massive crane in to see how they can lift the bus and some of the other things out. So they're exploring the logistics and the engineering that's involved with that undertaking right now. That's happening right now on the scene.
Just an incredible scene there. And a little bit more on the injuries. Do you know how? I know that we said there were minor injuries.
Yeah, it's minor. I was talking to the first paramedic crew on the scene, and remarkably enough, someone who was in the car, he claimed that one of the individuals got out of their vehicle and actually climbed up the hill and greeted them when they came down to rescue him. So it's from what I've heard from the paramedics, we got very fortunate that there doesn't appear to be any kind of life-threatening or catastrophic injuries among those here. Because the bridge plunged a good 50, 60 feet, so we're very fortunate in that sense.
Very fortunate. Just incredible scenes there and live images we're seeing there now in Pittsburgh. You released a statement this morning saying you drove over that bridge, thousands of times. It connects the East End to downtown Pittsburgh. Correct.
Yeah. In fact, I was just on it last night. I went over to my son's best friends. We just drove over it last night. So it's something that thousands of Pittsburghers drive over every day. And I've lost count many times how many times I've driven over it. It's a vital part of the Pittsburgh infrastructure in between neighborhoods here in this East End.
And as you talk about how thankful we are this morning that, obviously no fatalities. I know a search is happening for anyone who may have been potentially under the bridge, but they don't think at this point anyone was under or is under that bridge.
But that's correct.
The school systems in that area are under a 2-hour delay. So again, we could have had school buses and heavy traffic on that bridge.
Yeah. Yeah, I think if this was like a warm spring morning and there was no delays and people were driving, taking with the roads, it could have been much worse from a timing perspective. It could have been, if this was at 3 o'clock in the afternoon when kids were coming home from school or whatever, it would have just been, there's never a good time to have something like this happen, but given the delays for the school because of the weather and everything, it happened at a time when the least number of people would be crossing it or in the vicinity for sure.
Yeah, just incredible images from our affiliate WTAE there. And we know the cause of the collapse, again, is under investigation. There were some nearby evacuations for a gas leak. Do we think that gas leak had anything to do with this collapse?
No, they don't. The line was damaged when the bridge collapsed, and they killed that line and they shut it off. So that's no longer a factor or an issue.
Again, in the statement you released this morning, Lieutenant Governor, you said that you think that this could have been prevented and that our infrastructure is failing our people. Coincidentally, President Biden is expected to speak in Pittsburgh today.